Oh, what's up, Voofs? Welcome back. We're having a patch. Yes, the patch is finally here. Dawn of War Free patch, May 31st, 2017. And I think we're gonna do a little short overview video of what has changed in the game. I'll be your narrator for this. I'm gonna read everything that is happening and changing, which seems to be a lot. And then I'm gonna play a few games and upload a little bit of gameplay. Okay, let's see. So we got patch notes, May 31st, 2017, the patch overview. So what's new? The leaderboards have been added. Well, of course, we've heard of this before. It's not, don't get your hopes up, it's not really a ranked system per se. Although it's kind of like having your roster wins and losses in matchmaking being counted towards a leaderboard. However, the system itself is not perfect, obviously, since you could technically just, like, randomly create an account, win, like, 10 times in a row, and then leave it at that, be number one on the leaderboards. I don't know how exactly it works, but I think I'll just check it out. So, what has been improved? Opponent AI. Yeah, okay, AI. Yes. Great. I never thought of the AI to be really bad or really good or anything, but whatever. The codex now includes all elite units. Great. What next? Balance update. Multiplayer only. Balance changes do not apply to the campaign. Okay. So, general. Gameplay. Cooldown on all super abilities. Blah blah blah. Increased from 5 minutes to 7.5 minutes. Okay. I guess that's a thing. So, base requisition rate increased from 260 per minute to 340 per minute. What does this mean? Does this mean, well, the base rate you have from beginning, basically, so it's more requisition from the beginning, so more units, more fighting, more action, sounds cool. Base turret damage reduced from 50 to 12.5 with each player in the game increasing that damage by 12.5, i.e. 1 vs 1, 25 damage, 2 vs 2, interesting. Okay, why ever they... Oh, turret. They probably mean the objective turret, not the outposts. So okay, I see that. Yeah, why not? Turret primary weapon damage reduced from 40 to 15 with each player in the game. Okay. Basically the same thing. So turret buff slash debuff. Interesting. Which also means oh. This probably means that in 1 vs 1 you have a way quicker, earlier chance to beat up that turret. Ah! So early base rush is a thing now, huh? We're gonna try that out. So, escalation phases. Phase 1. Increased refund on units lost from 25 to 35%. I'm actually not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of the whole refund idea anyway. Because now, this basically means it's better to lose your unit than to repurchase them. Because since they were at 25%, that's basically what you got, what you saved up by saving your units. Now you can just let them die. That's what I think this means. So increased refund on units lost from 15 to 25% at Phase 2. So Phase 2 is basically earlier Phase 1. And Phase 4, decreased resource rate bonus from 50 to 25%. So this means less resources on a higher phase. So unit preservation actually matters more late game, but matters less early game. Okay, I see that. That's interesting. So, now, Space Marines. Servitor, bug fixes. Okay, fix an issue where servitors could see over some slight blockers, whatever. Okay, Tactical Marines. Now, this is gonna be interesting. Let's see here. Reinforcement cost of Tactical Marine upgrades reduced from 75% of upgrade cost to 25%. What does that mean? Reinforcement cost of Tactical Marine upgrades? Reduced on upgrades cost to 25. I mean, if it said reduced to 25%, okay, but from 75 upgrade cost, what do they exactly mean by this? I guess we need to play to find out. Range damage increased. Oh, almost double. Well, not quite, but wow, Space Marine They really dish out a lot of damage now. Ooh, melee damage increased as well. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Stronger. Flamer upgrade reinforcement cost decreased from 71 requisition and 7 power. Okay, so that's a single unit replenishing. So it's even cheaper to replenish those guys. That's great. And plasma gun, same thing, basically. So big buff for tactical marines here. Especially the range damage from 2.85 to 4. This is a tough one. Let's see what they changed for the other races, early units. Because if we just leave it like this, then attack marines will really outdamage most of the units. So, bug fixes. Okay, that's not really... Let's not concentrate on the bug fixes here for now. It's more or less... I mean, I can just check through if something's really there. It's bugs, so bug fixes. Who cares right now? So scoot snippers, snipper scoots, scout snipers. Scout snipers no longer need to wait for a short time before being able to move after having fired their weapons. Oh, that's actually great. Now you can shoot and run, basically. Hit and run, hit and run. You don't need to be scared of shooting at some dormant assault marines, because now you can just shoot them and run before they even notice and jump at you. So this is great. Good buff for scout snipers. Dark Trees. Hidden. Now gains a 10-second speed boost after fire. Oh, okay. Okay, that's pretty cool. So assault marines. Let's see. This is interesting. Power sword upgrade is now available in tier 2. Thank you.
Now what the fuck are we supposed to do? We're some real pretty shit now, man.
Thank you. Great. Power sword upgrade cost change from 75 requisitions from revolver to... Ooh. But since it's in tier 2 now, you gain more requisition than anyway, and it's a little later in the game. So the increase basically... this is not really a nerf, it's just a balanced type of thing for since it's pushed back anyway. So don't really look at this as a nerf. But let's see. Jump charge generation time increased from 65 seconds to 90 seconds. Oh, okay. That's a nerf, though. That's not a nerf I had expected, but that is a nerf. So, yeah, it looks like they didn't have any cost changes. So they're still pretty cheap for what they can do. But I guess the jump makes it a little more fair. And not being able to have power swords in tier 1. Thank you. That's great. So, Dark Trees. Assault Leap. Damage reduced from 75 to 20. Thank you! Thank you! This is a great nerf. Assault Leap was always like... It has great utility. You can use it for a lot of things. And deals damage. And that was bullshit. We were just able to blob Assault Marines. It made the Assault Marine spam even more useful, since you could just blob them and just run over anything like Lawnmower and just... dead. Now they have a significantly reduced damage, which is great. It's still a really useful Dark Tree, but for an assault player. But now you can't just rely on that and have no skill whatsoever, you know. So last cannon Devastator. So there's a lot of things. Let's see. Added a resource bar to display 3 tiers of beam intensity. Oh, okay. I see. So it's going to be visible. Beam intensity will no longer decay when switching targets. That, my friends, that is a big buff. Don't underestimate this buff. So, beam intensity will decay slowly when out of combat. Makes sense. It wasn't like that before. Okay. Beam intensity will reset when stunned and knocked back or placed into stasis. It makes sense. It wasn't like this before. That's weird. I always thought it was like this. Beam intensity 1 damage and then some increases. Okay, so yeah, last can Devastator's buff. Also kind of unexpected, but great. Whirlwind bug fixes. Let's see. We can fix it. Oh, okay, whatever. Predator Destructor. Health increased. Okay. Destructor was the regular machine cannon, I think. So area of effect, yeah, it is. Area of effect increased from 3 to 5, so more AoE. Okay, it makes it much more useful against like blobbers and spammers. That's also makes it much more powerful against
Wraithguard spam. Visual effects have been updated to match the new area of effect. Okay, I see. Great. Kill Team Iron Maw. So it's elite here. Range damage increased. Well, yeah, okay, to be on par. No, a little tougher than regular Space Marines now, since they're 4. Melee damage increased as well. Okay, I see. That's a little buff for the kill team. Bug fixes. Whatever. Wait, I see. It doesn't matter. Jonah Orion. I haven't even played that guy really yet. Max number of units hits per squad decreased from. Okay, whatever. Gabriel Angelos. Gabriel Barbabar removed knockback from critical strike. What? Really? Was it necessary? Critical strike passive. Damage increased. Wow, that doesn't even make a difference. But why did they remove the knockback there? Okay, whatever. Terminators! Added knockback on teleport arrival. I see. Makes sense. Kind of. Decrease the speed it takes to fire a full volley of cyclone missile barrage from 8 to 4 seconds. It took him 8 seconds before? I didn't even notice. 4 seconds halfway? Okay, great. Great buff. Bug fixes. Well, let's ignore that. Venerable Dreadnought. Maximal charge can no longer be intercepted by enemy units in between the venerable Dreadnought and its target. I see. That is useful. Oh, that might... okay. That's indirectly a pretty big buff, actually. We'll see how that hands out. Because you could throw your units in between, like, to stop his rush. Because the maximum charge is a pretty strong ability. Range damage increased. Ooh. They really had to make the venerable Dreadnought tougher? I don't know, man. I don't know. I thought he was good. Imperial Knight Solaria. Removed the slow from Gets Hot. Okay. Attack range increased. Okay. Gatling barrage knockback increase. From 8 to 12. Okay. Gatling barrage range increased. So just general buffs. Okay. Buff the Titans. I mean, they really need it, right? Okay. Additional changes. Increased shields granted by Plant the Standard from 350 to 450. Ah, okay, I see. Drop pod damage versus buildings currently under construction from 1,750 to 350. I didn't even know that was a thing. You could drop pod buildings in construction to like destroy them. That's interesting to know though. It does significantly less damage, but you can still use it. Tip of the spear. Units must be out of combat for 20 seconds before being able to reinforce from a listening post. Okay. So no longer building a listening post and then reinforcing there like right away, like you could from regular buildings. That's a nerf. Population. Servitor is now 1. Yeah, okay. Assault Marines increased. Okay. Scout Snippers decrease. Heavy Bolter. There's just some slight changes here to population. Let's see if anything is significant. No, not really. So, now, Eldar! Bone Singer. Warp now starts on cooldown. Yeah, that is what I was hoping for. Great change. Warp range decreased. Not by much, but still. Okay, I see that. So Bone Singers, that's a big nerf on Eldar early, which was necessary. Thank you. Dire Avenger. Range damage reduced from 40 to 30. Oh, okay. Shields reduced from 20 to 10%. From 20 to... They have some weird wording here. Why not just give us numbers? Anyway. Big nerf on Dire Avengers. They probably saw that spam. But I think this is too much. I think this is too much. They should have just... I mean, I don't know what they should have... For me, I would have just given them less health. Not shields, I mean less health. That would have probably been enough. But okay, it's a big nerf for Dire Avengers. Howling Banshees. Quick strike cost changed from 106 power to 75 and 50. Okay. But quick strike damage reduced from 65 to 30, so half the damage. Well, it's still better than the Assault Leap does, even though the Assault Leap doesn't need to be purchased in game, but is a Doctrine. Remember that. Doctrines: Hunt. When in stealth, quick strike will reveal you in the casting phase. Okay, that makes sense. Speed bonus. No longer stacks with fleet of foot from Hunt. Okay. Damage what? Doesn't stack? Whatever. Damage bonus reduced from 100% to 25%. Ooh. Okay. That was plus 100%. Really? Reflective Strike. Instead of being invulnerable, Howling Banshees take half damage. Okay. Rangers. Cost change from free 50 requisition 15 power to free 50 requisition 20 power. So it's like cost increase, okay. Cost to unlock change from 100 requisition to 125 and 25 power. Oh, so it basically makes them way more expensive. So if you want to go ranger option, you need to invest in way more stuff, way more power especially. So I think I can see it. I can see it, yeah. Bug fixes. That doesn't matter. So, Fire Prism. Cost changed from 100 requisition free 75 power to 1 requisition free 25 power. So it's a good chunk cheaper Fire Prisms right there. Range damage increased from 275 to free 20. Okay, great. Good. Superheated damage... Sorry, type changed from normal to true. Okay, that is a big buff. Superheated damage increased from 100 to 150 and increases. Okay, superheated activation time reduced from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Big buffs for superheated damage. Removed knockback from superheated. I see. So that's actually significant buffs to the Fire Prism. We'll probably be seeing those guys more often now. Fixed an issue where units could not teleport out of Fire Prism attack. Okay. Striking Scorpions. Oh, please be a nerf. Hunt damage bonus reduced from 100% to 25%. Yes! Speed bonus from Hunt only stacks with Fleet of Foot up to 33%, down from 100%. Great! Okay, Hunt tooltip now displays speed and damage bonuses. Okay. Critical Strike passive damage type changed from true to normal. Nerfs to Striking Scorpions. Thank you. Thank you. They required it. I don't need to remind you that I actually play all the races and I have no preference whatsoever. I can just see what's not balanced. And I'm happy to see any balancing like this appear in the game. So Farseer Maka, Psyker Blast damage decreased from 150 to 125. So probably won't kill everything like one shot as before. Psyker Blast damage migration increased from 50% to 75. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Bug fixes. Fixing Maka's last chance doctrine would not affect elite squad members who spawn from healing. Oh, I see, okay. Jane Czar, Silent Death, initial damage reduced from 100 to 75. Silent Death return damage increased from 250 to 275. Okay. Interesting. Change the visual effects when Silent Death is on that's not really nerf or buff. Silent Death tooltip now displays the difference in damage when Jane Czar's Triskill is returning. Triskill. Is that a name? Should that be? Whatever. So, I don't think that's a big change. Warp Spiders. Slow Mines activation time decreased from 7 seconds to 3 seconds. That's actually a big buff. You don't know how often you place those mines in the middle of a fight. And now being less than half of the activation time, they can now be used offensively. So, okay, let's keep an eye on these Warp Spiders from now on. Wraith Lord. Wraith Recall tooltip now displays the number of squads that will be teleported during its casting phase. Okay. Doctrines. Wraith Recall. Range reduced from global to 100. Okay. Wraith Recall can now only teleport up to 10 units instead of an unlimited amount. Yeah. But usually if you have more than 10 units, you're either playing only those guys or you're winning anyway, so whatever. Bug fixes. When you run away from large eternal wall would not always block projectiles. Oh, that was a thing? Interesting. Additional changes. Eldritch Storm. True damage per tick reduced from 5 to 2.5. Oh. Okay. Nerf on the Storm then. Lightning Bolt Delay. Decreased from 0.75 to 0.25 in conduit form. Oh. Bolt Delay. Oh, that's actually a big buff. Right there. Webway Gates health decreased from 700 to 600. Yeah, okay. Webways really need to go down a little quicker, I think. Well, yeah, that's good. Fixed an issue where destroying a connected webway while it relocates could prevent any further webways from being connected. Oh, that was a thing? I didn't know. So many bugs I didn't even know of. Improved webways. No longer allows webways gates to relocate in Tier 1. Yes! That was a necessary nerf.
Well, that's great. That's just fucking great, man.
Because everyone just used that. Usually the free doctrines everyone uses is better grenades, improved shields for Dire Avengers, and this. Maybe people will change their ideas now. So improved webway's health regeneration can now only occur after 10 seconds of being out of combat. Okay, I see that. Improved webway's relocation cast time increased from 4 seconds to 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. So, population, little changes. Let's see if anything's significantly different here. No, not really. Oh, Viper. Viper's almost, you can only have, Viper's from 5 to 9, so that means you can only have half as many Vipers now. It's not like anybody ever Viper spammed. Orcs! Now we're at Orcs. Gretchens! The Grots! Doctrines. Find the goods. Place a single mine on top of the scrap pile that you teleport to. That is interesting. What exactly does the mine do, though? That would be useful to know. I'll check that out. I'm gonna play Orcs maybe next. Find the goods. Now stealths for 15 seconds or until detected. So big buff for this doctrine. Great. Maybe somebody will use it. Boy. Boy. Seriously. Doctrines. Get 'em, boys! Decrease the shout speed bonus stacking with WA from 100 to 50%. Okay. Truck doctrines. These are all doctrine changes. Suicide bomber. Damage reduced from 350 to 200. Good. Good nerf. Was required. Really, really good. Suicide bomber. Damage versus objectives reduced from 350 to 100. Also good. Suicide bomber. Max number of units hit per squad decreased from unlimited to 5. So that means shooting it against Orcs and Eldar squads that are like way more, that deals less damage. Okay. It's basically just an AoE reduction. Death Copter. Increased health from 450 to 550. Interesting. Killer Can. Doctrines. Long range rocket. The number of rockets remains visible on the health bar under more cases. Okay. Long-range rockets. Rockets should only travel a certain distance and expire after duration. Okay. So it's just changes, I would say. Shouldn't change the gameplay, really. Okay, Death Dread. Bigger scrap shield. Shields increased from 500 to 300 to 500. Ooh, that's a buff. Bigger scrap shield. Duration increased from 5 to 10 seconds. Also, same thing. That's a big buff for this doctrine. I've been using it anyway. I mean, it's a good doctrine, but now it's even better. I wonder why they did that. Big truck. Really? It was written TRAKK? Seriously? Truck? Cost changed from 100 requisition 350 power to 100 requisition 325 power. Okay, so it's basically on par with the Eldar fat tank. Salvage cost changed from 50 requisition 175 power to 50. Okay, get them quicker. But these tanks are really good. I don't think this was necessary in any way. Kill 'em far now applies a slow to vehicles instead of a stun. Okay, I see that. Storeboy, suicide bombers damage versus objectives reduced. Oh, that's just like the other thing. Max number of units hit per squad from unlimited to 5, just like the other thing. Yep, with the trucks. When upgraded with scrap, suicide bombers damage versus objectives reduced by 50%. Okay, so just a little nerf, but not really for the gameplay. It's just objective based. Doctrines, kamikaze changed hotkey from Q to X. Okay. What? Okay. Weirdboy, Zap Noggin. Damage type changed from normal to true. Oh, what? That was not necessary. Area of effect damage removed from ranged attack. It had area of effect? I didn't even know. Okay, but this is necessary. It shouldn't do area of effect with regular range attacks. Scrap blast shields increased. Oh, just slightly, but still. Max number of units hit per squad by scrap blast decreased from unlimited to 5. Okay, they seem to do this reduction of AoE effects. Here we go, no longer does damage. What? What? Okay. Fist of Gork. Travel time used to be varied. Is now a flat rate of 3.5 seconds. So I actually thought this was a buff, but this is a big nerf on the Weirdboy, because here we go, no longer deals damage. So no more blob popping. Yeah, you need to use them way more tactical. The Fist of Gork now is your blob pop, blob pop, but it's actually more fair. It is more fair than here we go. And before, basically, he had free blob pops. Now it's only Scrap Blast, which is a little weaker. And the Fist of Gork, yeah. So, I think good changes. Yeah, it's a big nerf, but it's good changes. Mad Dread. Head off increased. Yeah, okay, I see that. Tunnel cooldown decreased from 45 to 30. Okay, nice. Mad Dread buffs, a little bit. Slightly. Good. Gorkanaut. Ranged damage increased from 15 to 20. All the Daka damage increased from 8200. A little buff for Gorkanaut. Okay. Whatever they buff Titans. It doesn't matter. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue where all the Daka did no damage to shield generators. Ah. Fixed an issue with cancelling the Gorkanaut's Rocket Fist ability. Okay. Additional changes. Fix an issue where rocks could become unresponsive if picked up and dropped. Really? Population. Let's see if anything significantly is in here. Boys decrease. Okay, have more boys. Blah, blah, blah. Knobs decreased from 25 to 16. Oh, that's a buff for the knob population. More knobs. Make more knobs. Tank busters increased from 6 to 10. Okay. Trucks, Death Copters. No big changes here. Death Dreads. You can have a little less Death Dreads since per Death Dread it's from 12 to 15 now. Okay. What do we have else? What else do we have here? Bug fixes. General bug fixes. Let me just skim through it if we can find anything necessarily useful to know. Audio changes, campaign. Who cares about campaign? I mean, the campaign is awesome. If you haven't beaten the campaign yet, just do it. Play in hard mode. It's awesome. I love it. So, save and load. Doesn't matter. Multiplayer. Fix an X... What the hell? No, Windows! I don't want to! Stupid. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? Multiplayer, okay. Fix an exploit where follow camera could be used to track enemy stealth units and units hidden in the fog. Oh, I didn't even know that. But I didn't even know where follow camera was. I was wondering. But follow camera actually is mapped. So I'm going to try that out. Fixed an issue where paused AI games were not actually paused. What? Does that mean the AI continued playing even though you paused the game? Yeah, okay. Units and abilities. Fix the broken interaction. Where's my tractor beam? Stone by suicide bomber. Doesn't matter. Fix the animation glitch. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. User interface. Up there. It doesn't really matter. Art. Art. Let's see what art is. Fixed additional instances of effects seen through the fog of war. Okay. Fixed an issue where Shadow Spectre's beam animation would not pause when the game paused. Okay. It's just slight changes. It doesn't really matter. Offline play and performance. Improved performance on 4K monitors. That doesn't matter to me. Improved performance when using Rock's ability. I see. So yeah, and that's the patch. Oh, the patch. Yes. So, what do you think? Were these changes necessary? I think the best changes in here so far were the Assault Marines changes, the nerfs basically, the buffs for the regular Tactical Marines, and the nerf to Wazmaka. What I found to be a little bit oh yeah, and not to forget the portals of the Eldar Tier 1 changes. What I found to be a little bit unnecessary, though, was the general nerf on the Eldar base unit. Though on the Dire Avengers. Though maybe I don't know. Maybe it will be good. Maybe it will be good. It's probably okay. Against the Space Marine buffs / nerfs, this doesn't really make too much sense, but I can see this making sense playing against orcs for the orc player. So, okay, let's say approved. So, all in all, this whole patch has my big foxy approval. And, well, what are your thoughts on the patch? What do you wish they would have not changed or changed? What did they miss out on doing? Let me know in the comment section. Let's have a discussion down there. And if you're new to this channel, if you want to see more like this, then please subscribe. Also, don't forget to fade the floof. Fade the floof. I'm on my FAT-ASS-FLOOF. You can fade the floof by hitting the like button. Fox out. See you next time.